Yo, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yo, welcome to the One Drop Podcast, episode 1. You know what I mean? This is your boy Lukey Flex. And to my right,
Tracy Loyal.
Dylan J, you don't know the thing, go.
Mac.
Lady D.
Yeah, I mean, that's the family here. You know what I mean? The host of the One Drop Podcast. So, you know, today we just had to started off the day on a snowy day. I can't even believe we doing this in in a snowstorm today. You know what I mean? But, you know, we got to get it done. Now we've been promoting this for a long time. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that could make it here safely. So, you know, everything's good. So how is everybody enjoying this day today?
Well, y'all know I don't
almost
like
died
drivers.
making it here. That's about it.
I had to get a ride. I got a ride with somebody.
The road not too pretty.
Shit. So
I don't do snow.
yeah, I don't like that shit either because it's hard, man, especially when you don't got good tires. I mean, so
Hold on, y'all drop right from me. What?
not you know
Tracy tires.
exactly.
Sometimes all them balls. Years now.
Listen, I'm busy. I try to keep up with the car. I'm trying to keep up with the car.
Shit.
Tires like $25.
Don't do me that. Don't do me that.
Fresh.
No,
Freshly used.
Yeah.
I try to keep up with the car. I try.
Well, you gotta, you know what I mean, in these times over here when you got snowy weather, our cars gotta be in tip top shape. So, you know what I mean.
Tracy gonna
What
win.
I'm just saying.
Carry that tip top shit, but the tire them then tire them need a little fitness.
Me drive them. I don't know not about them, but
Yeah, man, you just know that
We're
DV drive.
still, so we just drive. We already don't know what to carry. Just drive.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
got good tires and I still almost died. So
exactly. So if you,
I don't believe in that. All tired. I don't believe in that. I don't know.
the road,
so,
it's the road.
Yeah.
so try one day when your shit ball, the whole tire ball and have no traction. Just go in the
That's
snow.
something. No, something not driving. Not so like that.
it happened to
Ain't
me.
driving,
It
nothing like
happened
that.
to me.
Not even mud. Not even.
I was going
Exactly.
out the street, you know, where I live at, it's like a little steep hill. Go down, the car went. Next thing I know, it was like crossway. It stopped traffic.
And that's still not
But
make
it's
you get
back-wheel
new tire.
drive.
The drive of the wheel.
Exactly.
Listen,
Straight on the wheel.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah,
I learned
alright.
my lesson. I learned my lesson.
So anyway, man, we just want to, big up everybody that's tuning in right now. I just got a question right now because, the main thing that we have in common is reggae and dancehall music. So I don't want to pose the question right now. We're gonna start with Odin. Well, Dillinger. I can't call you my. Let's start with Dillinger, and I just want to pose the question: when was the first time that you fell in love with reggae dancehall music?
Well, reggae, dancehall has been that's like in my blood, like in my blood. I can't tell say me did I dance to music with me in my mother belly. I mean, know if you fox and mother did I got dance.
Yeah.
When I was in her belly. Yeah, bro. We hear a story them like, yo, hear a story from people in our neighborhood like, yo, your mother used to go dance youth and how you a babysit you, yo.
Yeah.
You go park and country, you don't know anything go, but yeah, the man that used to do that take care of you from we young, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, mommy got a party, so music always in the blood. And in our household, it's like, especially when we was young,
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not here in your house, your neighbor play. If your neighbor now play, the shop down the street I play. If it's shop
Yeah.
down the street now play, car play. So
Street dance.
dancehall is just in a way. Yeah, just in a way from birth. So that, I don't know, I'm loving it, bro. Since we know myself, you know me.
Yeah, man. So, like, so in that era where you feel like you what's the era that you feel like was most influential in dancehall for you? Like I could say, you know, as a youth, for real, like when I start to understand the music more, you know, it was something for me to feel like, oh well, this is the music that I want to be a part of. You know what I mean? So what was the age for you?
Yeah, Mr. Way I say when you understand the music,
Yeah.
it's like two different eras.
Yeah.
Pre-understanding and after understanding, like you said.
Yeah.
But before, the music like when we young, mostly like Beanie Man and Ninja Man, those early 90s
Yeah.
dancehall, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you have Bob Marley. Like, you know, Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Dennis. Like,
Yeah.
most of those major artists. But after it now, it's like Gaza.
We
So
see
Tracy-
eye to eye. We see eye to eye.
So Tracy,
Guys,
when was the first time you fell in love like with reggae dancehall music? What's up?
All right. To be honest, I don't know if you guys remember. Auntie used to have house party in Jamaica.
A Baptist, yeah.
Baptist, you know,
St.
St.
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth,
yeah.
In our blood.
Country, yeah.
Yeah.
She used to have, especially when family coming from overseas,
Like us.
Y'all too.
Yeah.
and she used to have party.
Yeah.
So them used to come, string up. You remember? So them used to come, string up. Music I play from about
Put up your mic.
12 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I kill goat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're little, but we're run on like, you know,
Yeah.
I watch them
Yeah.
cook food and chop up pork and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she always have, I say auntie have at least 2 party a month.
Yeah.
2 party a month.
So
And
well
that's
so
when dancehall just they're on me, you know.
okay, so that those parties like gave you more influence in listening
Exactly.
or watching out for, you know, the new songs or the hottest artists or whatever. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean, that I'm gonna go around I'm gonna leave me for last. I'm gonna go around to Lady D. What was the well, it was the first time.
Oh God.
Y'all remember
No.
hers.
But me born in this still, you know. Cause
Yeah.
like my father selected and them little things, but yeah, like me have family we listen to love music. Everybody, some are dancers, some are selectors, so it's like me kind of gravitate to like music. Like me used to like, I mean, I say like when me start like really listen. But I said me I listen to Lecturer, me like Ninja Man, Yellow Man, and Shabba.
Hold on. You are younger than us, so how you listen to them artists like from
No, me no Lecturer become a father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so them one day and remember why I love, yeah, me just gravitate to it because me there only and me hear it, and then it's not just like the lyrics, it's just like the beat, the dancer, like the rhythm.
Yeah.
We just catch you and you know say yeah, so I'm my thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that I mean.
All right. So Mac, when was the first time you fell in love? Even though you're a hip hop youth still,
I'm a mixture, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I could say like, you know, back in the day when my grandma used to have the basement parties and all that type of stuff. You know, we had different selectors used to come through or whatever.
Yeah.
So I say from them times or when we go back and forth to Jamaica, you know, we in Clarendon, we in Baptist, we everywhere where all music is playing. So we always hear the new shit, come back to America with the new shit, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, of course I love hip hop, but reggae and dancehall is my first love first. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but
yeah, I know. You know,
what I
I'm
mean?
fucking with you.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, that's how it goes.
Yeah. So I mean, so I'm gonna leave. I said I was gonna leave myself for last. So it's like dancehall. It's like I was just ordained to be into this music thing, and it's not this, coming off because I'm a selector now or whatever, but I always was in tune with music from a little child or whatever. So, like my brother said, it's the basement parties that I used to be at, and I used to actually come down in my pajama and try to get into these basement parties, and I had to bribe myself in these parties to dance. They would like to see little kids dance, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna start dancing. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna pick somebody in the dance to emulate how I'm dancing. I started dancing like I'm a big man. You know what I mean? So like I'm dancing like them times it was the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? So it was mostly like, lovers rock music and, the Dennis Brown them and all of that. So you see, I'm emulating the people like my father and or his friends or whatever, or a family member. And that's how I got into like the scene of dancehall. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, it's artists that I love from reggae music and that gave me the influence, the drive to play music now. But those basement parties played a big part. And also going to Jamaica every year, and just going to these parties that, our auntie used to keep all the time. Every time we come down, we just know that's going to be a party. So being around the sound all the time, and I got a bunch of sound man in my family, that y'all couldn't run away from it. You know what I'm saying? So I like reggae music is basically, and dancehall music is a part of our life and a part of my family, and we play an integral role into our community, in dancehall. So, I just feel like we had to say our piece of what we experience in dancehall to kind of get that out in the open or whatever. So, we started in dancehall in Trenton by going to these basement parties too, when we just start been allowed to come out on our own as a teenager, or we used to sneak out to go to dances or whatever. So I know I used to sneak out here and there, even though my mother was a church woman or whatever, but I used to sneak out and go to this place and that place, or try to go over to with Maxine and Nadine and all our cousins or with Carlton and them or whatever, try to just go around and go to these basement parties wherever. So it was, it's just a part of our life, you know what I mean? So it's been a good experience as being a part of reggae music. So one of the things that a lot of people probably don't know, I know in Trenton, New Jersey, they do know, but we had a dance group back in the day. What? Why are you laughing at the group?
There's a picture on it from Maxine days.
Yeah, so I like them days when we used to dance, right? It was real. It was like rare to kind of see that, we as a family just go out and just start dancing. About the boy, yeah, knock over the camera, you. First day on the work, you about to get fired. So no, when we had that little dance group when we just started out, man, it was like, yo, we just love to go party. You know what I mean? We love go out dance and express ourselves or whatever. And it was as cool as me and Dylan Ja and Matt never really danced really. Just, you know what I mean? One dance alone he got. and you got Maestro and Alwyn and Ricky from it, and just put out there the group was just like the sound name Morflex, and with the Morflex crew, and I mean, and we just just did what we did. We was doing what we love, and we was younger youths. You know what I mean? I know Dylan, you got stories. Even though we used to go to DC and he used to come back to Trenton the dance for different dances or whatever. So we got a bunch of stories. We probably hear it throughout the podcast because we can't remember everyone right now.
I couldn't get them all today.
Yeah, exactly. So You know what I mean? That's where the start of dancehall kind of really hit home for us in a way where we can basically say, oh, well, we are part of this now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would, when we start dancing, we kind of fit our mold into this dancehall thing. You know what I mean? So, how you think that dancing in dances made you more influential with music, or influential with the dancehall culture up here? Because dancehall culture is definitely different in Jamaica.
More influence as far as my influence, or as far as it influencing me?
It influencing you.
Yeah, well, dancing was just, I don't know, it came natural, yo. It's like music was just transitioning to a stage where everybody did a dance.
Yeah.
And dancing was the forefront of the music at one point.
Yeah.
Especially when Boga did that live, say it just
that is crazy. It's a crazy time
because
every song was about dancing back then, like early 2000s.
Most of them you could dance to.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Most of them rhythms back then it was easier to build a dance to or whatever. You know what I mean?
Dancing rhythms. Some rhythms now are just like, it's not that you can't dance to it, you could dance
you
to
can.
it, but it's just like different dance.
It's different things, different type of But and as little as she was when we started dancing, Lady D. I wish I had some videos to kind of show when she used to dance up all the time and trying to follow us, and when we used to be over at Tracy house practicing.
And nothing beat the time that we had the basement party.
Oh,
she
my
tried
God.
to come.
That's what I told on your
Oh
lashes.
my
Up.
God. Like,
Oh yeah,
enough trouble she gets me, man.
Yo, she always used to snitch. She always used to snitch.
I tell you.
You always used to snitch on us. Yeah, but how did that seeing us dancing influence you to be a dancer? Because you was a dancer at one time.
Yeah, but I seen y'all dance, but I used to Kim. Kim used to always dance. Kim used to always watch this, and Kim used to always dance. Kim could dance her behind off.
Yeah.
And then Kim, because I was flexible and stuff, so Kim would say, "Come and try this, sir. Come and do this, son. Come." And I said, "All right." And then Uno used to dance, and I said, "Dog, some can't dance, guy. Come like in our jeans. So, you know what I'm saying? So hard. It can't so hard.
Have the t-shirt.
I said, I can do this." So this is how I really know say me a dancer. I when Aunt Sandra and Auntie Pat they have a party at Quarters. And we go against. We was going against what them name? Ricky Squad or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
That was a long time.
I remember
that's a long time.
what happened. It was like something happened. I don't know what happened, but the ninja got upset to the point in Dash of the Guineas. I remember it was like Guineas, and Guineas broke. And I said, "All right, we come so far," and them feel like say because we come from far, we can't dance, and then we go thing there. And oh man, we just don't want to go dance. We want to shoot up a place and thing. Everybody next day, everybody I talk about it. Say, yo, we bad. They say, if I'm not the dancer, nobody could not tell me, say, I wasn't a dancer. Because I still love dancing still, you know, but me just never have a name.
Exactly.
It was
Jamaica
just,
stamp.
me never have a name until like later on, me start go out and thing. And then how me get the name Lady D was from Jocks.
Oh, okay.
Jackson International?
Yeah, Jocks International was the first. First, somebody would say, Lady Danielle or Lady.
Yeah.
And I said, Lady D. And I said, that name tough, you know. It's like it's my name, but she put the lady me. I said, you know, like a me, you know, like a me run me show, like lady me. I say, yeah, man, this a name. I'm just using around really. I know. I say, yeah, I was dancing. So if I love music, you have to dance in the same thing. You have to make dance move, and you have to listen to this song for you know say, yo, this a step I go match with this a step.
Exactly.
And them little things there. But Yeah, from Auntie Sandra dance one, me know say me a dance like we mash up them boy they still you know them the curve still you know. Oh my God.
They come off fast.
Yeah.
They come off.
They were so
No, it's like 50 of them, yo.
Yeah, yo, for real.
And the man start dance. They start dancing. I say, oh shit.
Man, I like the dancing. They really good though.
Yo,
it was.
It was really
Every
good.
dance at Jamaica. is like-
Exactly.
Country dance, I
Back in
bet.
them days.
Country dance at the bodies for real. Country
dance
dance
at
at the
best.
bodies.
Yo, let me tell you, I found that dance there too. I don't remember. 1/4 to mommy they keep. I remember mommy and Sandra. But you remember my youth there for town, Daniel. Remember you did it too, you know. I want a Jackie friend there for town, yo. When the roller man. Yo, man, I'm getting clothes ready for you dance.
Oh, you talk about I think Asla?
Nah, I remember my name. It was a barber though. I remember my name, but R.I.P. He died.
Yes,
Yeah.
Asla.
Asla.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
You see me? But you man, I get ready for you dance, yo. Man
think
say, yo,
it's
wait,
Sla.
iron there, yo, wait, iron there.
Sla there.
No iron, yo.
Think
No
I-
iron in house. Man, I say, yo, well, I got real British style. Man, crush up your shirt even more, bro. Man, start crush your shirt.
And
Crush
that-
up it more. Flash you out and throw it on and say, yeah, man. Yo, I remember touch road B.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, man. Dancer, I say, that dancer, like, different.
Yeah.
I know who make me love dance like when we used to go to Jamaica, you know auntie, you know man. It no matter what age because them time they we have all RJ to RJ baby.
Yeah.
And she will have nobody for watching me auntie I say, yo, give my rum cream because by the time it knock out. We lock that.
First, hey, you know, you have to you have to watch the little speech, guys.
This have long time, them alright. And we lock up that in a car every minute we have to take turn. Like when I say, alright, Carly, you have to go check up on him now. And when them time we know say.
Oh no, look crew.
Yes,
Yeah,
when I say, then tell the auntie I take with Waterloo, auntie I take with all boats.
Yeah.
And now, Lina,
One
auntie
thing-
really play.
No matter
a
if
huge
she,
part with that.
let me
Yeah.
tell you, say, auntie don't have to, auntie wouldn't even have to go to the party just because she wants to see we enjoy. We say.
Exactly.
She
Yeah.
has sung in her car from auntie have her food and everything.
Listen.
She good.
Auntie came to my 25th birthday party where I kept in Philly, dog. And I was. She said she was coming, but I never believed her that she was coming. And I was like, yo, Auntie, show up and have chemo about 14.
One thing about auntie man.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
always makes sure we have fun.
Yeah.
Always make sure we have fun.
Yeah, Auntie was a big supporter when it come down to us enjoying ourselves. So big up to Auntie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because he was a big influence when it come down to dancehall too. You know what I mean? So, you know, those are some good memories from dancehall. And you know what I mean? I just I remember that, you know, when we started dancing, it was I'm at the big up P45 for this part right here, because I remember P45 came from Jamaica, like I would say like late 90s or early 2000s, and he played at a Auntie Cookout actually.
Oh yes,
Actually, him and Diamond before,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I think them times they was playing Brickford Sound or whatever at that time. No, it was Brickford Sound at that time. And he played at the cookout. So, you know what I mean? I'm like 16, something like that, around that time, and a little older or whatever. And he's saying, like, he came over and he's saying, like, oh yeah, you a dancer? And I'm like, yeah, I dance or whatever. I'm doing the commercial dances, the dances I seen on videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And the man said, all right, Diamond's like, yo, I'll put money on him. You know what I'm saying? On P45. And I was like, yo, this man much older than me. You know what I mean? This nigga can't do nothing. But this man busted a style, dog, and just like, I was amazed. I was like, all right. So he pulled me to the side. He said, yo, you can dance. Well, you can't do the regular to be influential in this thing. You understand? You got to be, irregular when it come down to dancing. So I was like, oh, okay. From that moment on, I was like, yeah, everything I do is gonna be original. It's not gonna be like the same. So, and he was the first person that actually gave us our first dance as a group. Yeah. You remember that we had a dance called the Suicide. So
Matrix.
you understand? So that dance, that suicide dance, that was actually P45. If you ever see us doing that back then, the little step whatever, that was P45. So big up P45 right now, cause back then you gave me a little gem to kind of gauge the way how I was dancing. So big up to P45. You know what I'm saying? So we all live in Trenton, New Jersey, and we all been partying in Trenton, New Jersey. So what would y'all describe Trenton dancehall? How would y'all describe Trenton dancehall? Anybody?
Different.
Why you say different though? Different from what?
It's different. It's just it's a different dancehall, like from any other places dancehall that I've been, like it's just different. It's just Trenton dancehall is just Trenton dancehall. It's just something where you can't really explain. You just know, say I just Trenton that. That's just me.
Nah,
You can't explain it better.
Give a different one. Give a different explanation.
Trenton dancehall. May I tell you why it's different? It's because Trenton dancehall comprised of majority non-Jamaicans.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a little twist to it. They love the music,
Yeah.
they love the culture,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of high playing non-Jamaicans in our thing, you see me? I don't know bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Yeah.
No, that's what you-
It's just what it is.
Go Jamaica dancehall, mostly Jamaican Philly, mostly Jamaican New York, mostly Jamaican DC, mostly Jamaican. But Trenton is like, it's so small that Jamaicans, Haitians, Trinidadians, Guyanese, we all have to kind of
kind of gauge, one.
We have
Yeah.
like one party, so it's different influences.
Well, for me, I can say, like, it's not only Trenton that has like a mixed crowd, because like I go to Philly, you got the Haitians, you got all type, you got Haitians, you have Africans, you have mostly Americans that's in parties.
Yeah.
That feels Jamaican party.
Yeah.
So why I said different is because we do certain things kind of different from other people. Like other people have more privilege than what we have. You understand? We try to come together as one sometimes to try and build this whole dancehall thing. But it's just like, once again, we just different. Like some people will come here and say, oh no, what I mean different, I mean like in a bad way. When you come to Trenton, I'm going to give you a comparison. Like you come to Trenton now, Trenton party, like dancehall, you actually have fun.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
You will sit dancing. All if you don't know what going, you still sit dancing
Yeah,
and them
exactly.
little thing.
Yeah.
You go out, you go to Miami, you go to Philly, or you go to them little places. You don't see half of the party dancing like
You
how
see
you
mostly flossing.
And so that's what I'm trying to say. We're different from like mostly different thing, because we just come to party.
Yeah.
All if somebody come and buy one Dragon, one Heineken or whatever, them still come and enjoy themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I say we different from like other dancehall, like different little, like Trenton to me is like, it's somewhat kind of like a Jamaican type. How it used to be like a Jamaican type dancehall, like when Jamaica used to just dance and not care. That's how it is. But you know,
In the past, you can say.
Yeah.
We more so
We're
we're in the past. Like
Yeah.
I think other cities and other states they got a little better where they find locations that they can have parties regularly. So here it's kind of hard. Like how we started, we rented locations and started having events in them just so we can have parties here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like other spots, they allowed to have parties every weekend. Every weekend is something going on, 2 or 3 parties.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Maybe every day, right?
Yeah.
Here, you're waiting on a party like once a month. It might be 2 parties in a month, or you know what I mean. So we kind of behind, I would say.
Yeah.
That I can say that.
I would just
you know
say
what I'm
slow
saying?
pace.
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Well, I wouldn't like. You know what? I was just having this, discussion with.
But there's different eras of the dancehall too, because they had the era when Trenton had a lot of venues, and now it's like our era.
Yeah, and that's
There's
what
no
I
venues.
and that's what I was about to say too, because venues is a main reason of what's going on, right? Because if we don't have venues for patrons to go to, how they gonna learn the music?
You can't have a party.
How you gonna have
dancehall?
exactly?
It's a venue.
How you gonna learn the music, and how you gonna have this person say, all right, well, I'm gonna have a dance today, but it's gonna be moved here, and then when it come down to that dance, now it's moved here, so you lose half of the dance. So if you don't have a venue, you know, we used to have back in the day, we used to have Sambuca, Maxine's, Conduit, Kathmandu. All of these places cater to reggae music and dancehall music and dancehall parties. So if you don't have those, we kind of subjected to one place right now. You know what I mean?
That's why I say we different, because a lot of places are more privileged than we are. Because one thing could happen here, we don't have no venues.
Exactly.
I've been to whole many different places. A place could get shot up, and I'm telling you, it's another party tomorrow. So that's what I mean. It's different. Like, it's just a different different local dance out here. Like,
yeah, it's a city.
Small town. And it is, and you know, Trenton is only 7 miles long. So
really,
it's not big, you know what I mean, but it have some heavy hitters here. Like we have some talent in this city. You understand? And it's on all sides, not just Caribbean, but American, African, Puerto Rican. We have a lot of talent and culture here. You know what I mean?
Trenton makes
the world takes for real.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But you know, as a Caribbean community, I feel like we could be a little bit more stronger than we are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as Jamaicans, as Trinidadians, you know, all Haitians and Guyanese people that reside here, we need to be much stronger where we can have power to be a voice in Trenton. So when we have an event or we celebrating a Independence Day or whatever, we're recognized way better than we are, because we did this whole flag pole thing for years, and probably 20 people come out. Not knocking people that put up that event or whatever. It's good that you want to recognize Independence Day for Jamaicans, but why can't we have a parade? Why can't we have something that we can celebrate for a weekend? You know what I'm saying? So these are things that I think that we have to look into as a people in this community, because if we don't have unity together, we don't have a voice. Because you see Puerto Ricans have Puerto Rican Day, they have their Independence Day, they have the parade. Liberians, they have their whole weekend.
There's a whole weekend.
They shit
is
pop.
lit.
Whole weekend.
What,
LIB?
Big up the LIB people, because y'all know what y'all doing.
Weekend.
You understand?
And one thing about them, boy, they stick together. You hear me?
Exactly.
They know how to party
Exactly.
too.
LIB, we already know.
So I'm just trying to. As Jamaicans that's living in Trenton, I'm just putting it out there. We need to come together in some way or some form. You know what I'm saying? Because if we can't come together as Caribbean people, as Jamaican people, Trinidadian people, Haitian people, as black people, you understand? How can we, get up that ladder? How can we, make the people that's in charge hear us or see us? You understand? So when they come to our events, they can kick down the door, do all type of crap. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no checks or balances with that. But if they go to a Liberian event, they know that Liberian person has somebody in some type of council or in the mayor's office or whatever that can vouch for them. You understand? Exactly. We don't have that voice. So right now, I'd rather us to come together and just say, all right, we're Caribbean, we're Jamaican, we're Trinidadian or whatever, and we can have a voice. So we can have venues. We can have you can have events that's outdoors, and we can do many things. You know what I mean, to keep our heritage going in this community. Because right now, I remember back in the 90s when we used to have Heritage Days. Y'all remember Heritage Days?
Yeah,
Heritage Days
downtown.
Jamaicans.
That's before downtown had the road on that.
Exactly. Heritage Days, Jamaicans had their own section. Our Caribbean people had their own section where you hear our music, you smell our food, all of that. Yeah. You understand? The one thing about Trenton now, we could say that we do have a lot of our restaurants around the city. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We do have our restaurants, and just a little plug if y'all want. Just a little plug, you know what I mean? If y'all restaurants want to, get, sponsored or so, well, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? So
the most restaurants per square capita.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably the entire globe.
Exactly. So at the same time, like, we have to show representation in our city. I think we don't. That's what we're lacking as Caribbean people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once we get that visual space for us, we'll be way more, intricate in what's going on in the town. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that? Y'all think that I'm talking shit, or is it a true statement?
It's true. Listen, I just want to be able to party freely. Okay? That's it.
Exactly.
Just get a venue where, party starts 9 and at 2. We're good. We can enjoy ourselves. We ain't got to worry about cops coming in,
exactly.
busting it down, putting tickets outside.
Exactly.
Like, I want to be able to party freely. That's it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's it.
And then we got to start the structure though. Like not saying like we the super Jamaicans of this town, but
no, we're not.
You know what I mean? But I feel like we can be that voice and we can build the structure so everybody can come together and fill that void.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that can definitely be started. It's nothing to do, you know what I mean? But it's just to do it. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something to do.
Yeah, and I think that it does. It just starts. It starts with a little conversation like this, and it grows. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We don't have to be, throwing a bunch of parties or going out there to, acting like we are the super Jamaicans that you say in our town. We just need everybody to come together. I feel like if everybody come together and we can promote parties or come together as promoters to do an event for the city and for our people, then I think that it'll be recognized very well if we have the people in politics. You got people in police department. If they recognize these groups and people in our group, you know what I'm saying, that's doing good in the community, we have a listening ear when something goes wrong.
Yeah.
You understand? So if we can do that, we'll be good in this town, and we don't have to drive to Philly or even or New York to go have a good time. We can stay in our own town. You understand? Not saying that Philly and New York ain't a good place to party, because it is. You know what I mean? so big up to Philly too, because Philly adopted me for a good while. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you know what I mean, big up to everybody in Philly, because you know what I mean, y'all, when Trenton wasn't going on, y'all saved my free time, because
yes.
I used to be
us with open arms.
Exactly. We used to be in Philly from Wednesday to Sunday every week. You know what I mean? So
you remember those days?
Those are the Terminal. What's
William Penn?
William Penn.
You guys remember that?
Lancaster Hall.
Oh my God.
Back in them days, I was there.
I guess it's just
no, Matt was there too. Matt was there too.
Yeah.
Going to
you already
festival?
know after the club was lit.
Exactly.
Back them days, man. Like,
we go to upper deck on the Sundays. That was another place that used to be crazy.
Yes.
We used to leave from Maxine's to go to upper deck and do our thing.
The Audi was on go. He was everywhere.
And big up to, you know what? Big up to Easy Does It back in the day. We used to be battling all the time. Those are my niggas for real, cause back in them days, dancing was like a little gang
It was a
thing.
gang.
I'm telling you, back in them days when we used to be going in there to kind of prove ourselves in the dancing world. So big up to Philly and big up to
Omar
everybody.
Easy.
Big up to Omar, Rat, Fiem, all of y'all niggas, man. You know what I mean?
God.
Big up all of them. But all right. So on a lighter note, we have a set. Hold on there. We got another segment of the show. Ask Lady D. So we had a couple people reach in, texting, what they needed to ask Lady D. So I'm gonna read them for you, Lady D, so you can come up with your answers. Oh, we was just talking about this.
Ready?
Lady D, what's the difference between Philly and Jersey dancehall? That's crazy. We were just talking about this.
Philly is more privileged than Jersey all the way. Let me tell you something. Jersey, we don't got no venues out here. But Philly, I literally seen them turn the worst into a venue. What I mean, they could find a venue like this. They turn anything in a venue.
I just seen a party on somebody live that they had somebody restaurant. They was like in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's what we party at on Wednesdays.
Oh,
it's actually a restaurant.
That's crazy.
But it'd be so packed. It'd be packed all the way to the front, all the way to the back.
It looked like it was smashed, for real.
Listen to me. The pack is all right. The Ron Robert that we could not believe was super pick. You know super, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't make no space to go to the back. There's no way I could go to. We literally, like me, Lando, Missy, all of us, we literally stayed in the kitchen. Like the kitchen was packed.
Dog.
Oh wow!
I'm telling you, I seen a live the other day, and the kitchen
was packed, bro.
Packed with people.
To my friend Akeem said, "Listen, I'll party in the kitchen. The next time I party is gonna be in the bathroom. Like it's gonna be in the bathroom next time. Like,
yeah,
bro. I'm telling y'all, like Philly could find and listen. All right, since this whole little COVID thing, I seen people in here had the party. Cops came and locked them up. Philly? Are you crazy? They just telling you like go park your cars better.
Yeah.
Go park your cars better, or like
wow.
It's like you understand, like
a venue.
Huh?
They have a legal venue.
It's a legal venue, but it's not really legal to party.
It's not really legal.
Yeah.
It's just because the cops just really doesn't care, bro. It's like that's just how it is out there. It don't matter what it is. Yeah, it's like
all the killing, right?
Yeah, I feel like
they got a lot of killing and murders over in Philly and crooked ass cops.
That's
so.
But
I just saw the article. You seen that?
Yeah, but but Trenton, we got it too. We got a lot of murders and killings going on here too. But they so focused on the parties and events that they don't really care about the murders.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they pulling up at the parties and hearing fire, gunfire the other way. They rather come to the party and save the day there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, bro.
Yo, listen.
So crazy.
The thing about it is, man,
real, that's true.
You can't have like I don't know. It's hard to be. I will say it's hard to be an officer in these type of cities. But when it comes down to all these murders and all of this stuff, man, you have to attend to that first before, because these parties that we have, most of them are peaceful. You know what I mean? Most of them are peaceful. That I can say in Trenton, 99%. Not 99. Not 98% is peaceful. It's very peaceful.
Okay.
And I mean, you probably have a little argument here or there, but it's not going to a gunshot or nothing like that. Or nobody will drawing out guns. Even though we have these little incidents in
fights and stuff.
you know what I mean? But it's fights. But at the same time, these killings that's going on in our city is personal. You know what I'm saying? It's people that got beef with each other. There's nobody that's stemming from a party or coming from a party or nothing like that. So, you know what I mean? With that, Philly and Trenton are very different.
Very, very good. Since COVID started, I've been partying in Philly. I never, ever. I've been partying every day of the week in Philly since COVID started.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every single day.
So, Lady D.
I can't say nothing else but wow.
So, Lady D, did anybody take her temperature in here before? Because I want
I just did a COVID test, nigga. I just did one. So,
yeah. So, all right. The next question for Lady D. Lady D, I need advice with a situation I have. Well, you're gonna have to read that because that's the wife of that. Wife of that. I can't read that.
So, Lady D, I need advice with a situation. I have a man, but my family keep disrespecting him, try belittle him, try to make jokes, and I feel so bad because I be right there. What should I do, or what would you do? Oh, wow. Well, defend him, because at the end of the day, that's your family. But you gotta defend. At the end of the day, you can't be with your family. So, what I would say, like, if like my relationship, if my mom was kind of like disrespecting my partner, I would say like, hey, like give him a brick, or like kind of stand up for him a little bit, because at the end of the day, that's your relationship. You can't be with your mom, you can't be with your dad, you can't be with your cousins or that little type of thing. But like, if them might disrespect him in front of you and you just sitting there, that's like, well, you disrespected him too. So
exactly.
Huh?
I can answer this.
I mean, it's actually.
Oh, bro, we're gonna get a
yeah,
male
yeah.
perspective on Lady D.
Yeah,
bro.
All right, but it might be reasons why though. They might see something that you know what I mean that she not seeing. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean that he not probably the one. You feel me?
Yeah.
That is might be something that they see that she don't see, that they don't respect him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because more time, you know, females be so caught up with a man because they got one, so they'll look over whatever little mistakes that he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they might be right. You just never know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But no, but I understand that, but that still doesn't give your family right to disrespect your partner.
Nah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
they
you
could
gotta
come
be
to
different
you.
with this, yeah.
They could come to you and say it. Like what their opinion doesn't have nothing to do with your relationship. Because I'm pretty sure you dated females and they said, bro. They looked at you and say, "Listen, he is not the one." You feel me? But what did they do? They looked over it, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure they didn't want you to feel no type of way. Or
Well, we are
what-
trying to say, Matthew, no good catch.
yeah, it might good catch, but for you look funny, you can't say I kind of danger this, so you know. Talk true, like you can't know say, you know, say you have to watch out for him, you know. Cause for my daughter, I'm see him come in, me I say, "Hi God, Jaja God," but you just know say you have some people who judge people by you know don't judge a book by the cover, but you have some people still like that. But you have your woman and you have your man and your family that disrespect your partner and shouldn't be like that. I feel like if them are disrespect him, let them come to you directly and say what them have. But when him come or when she come, you can't be doing that because
Yeah.
that's not right at the end of the day, because you cannot say this and this and that. Well, guess what? What if he come to prove all of them wrong? But guess what? She lose him.
Exactly. Yeah.
life goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how life
Yeah,
go.
family pick for you. You have to pick for yourself.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
definitely gotta
said.
pick for yourself.
So-
definitely
I
do.
think we all been there.
Yeah.
So I want woman that right.
Oh, yes, it's a next woman, but it's
Oh,
not
so-
nothing personal, really.
Yeah, so mama, if that's a go on, you have to go put your family in check, talk to them and tell them say they can't do what them a do, or whatever comments them have, them come to you and talk to you and
Exactly.
wanna deal with what you have to deal with. But for you sit down there and make your family disrespect your man, you gon' when you walk up on you're lonely and can't, boy. You're lonely.
And I winter time, though.
And
So.
at winter time, you feel like you can't call your mother and call your father and say, mommy this, or daddy that. No, so that not work.
Yo.
So you must know.
So I
mean,
can talk
that-
from experience, Daniel.
No, say my mother no pick for me, you know. So me not really have them the
They don't
problem.
pick for you, but they want to pick for me.
And listen,
No, sir, you know,
Listen.
they will pick for Chase. I just true. We don't never know who it is to really pick. You understand?
Listen, me,
Tracy does secretive.
Yes, it's too secretive.
Tracy too
Anything can
secretive.
happen.
I am
Anything can
personal.
happen to her,
I am
and we don't
personal.
know where to go and
We
where to
don't
look.
know who feel
Listen,
Who
bothered
feel
or
it? I
nothing.
know, you
and
know.
finally, when you do let them in on your secret, we remember.
What happened?
And we don't want color. And when I didn't beat me bad for the what,
Listen.
2-3 years, then beat me bad down the
Listen.
line.
No.
And at the end, they finally
No,
accept him.
no,
Right.
I wait, no,
Come
not,
on.
not even that. Remember when Tracy had one white boyfriend, and Jackie
I
come
do
and
not
say,
discriminate, okay?
Jackie come
I
and
don't.
say,
I don't.
she see Jackie, she see Tracy with Duppy.
Yo.
I take Tracy there.
Dog. But that's why you can't be secretive, man.
Yes,
Them niggas
you
be
gotta.
out here.
Listen,
It's my personal life.
I don't care
It
about
is.
that.
Sorry.
It's personal, yeah. What we do or
I
whatever is
don't-
personal. But if I tell my mom, say, listen, something happened to me, check out this, that, and them little thing, them. Me not around
Exactly.
car.
Y'all know how our family is.
Yeah.
All the adults.
They're protective
Crazy.
too.
They're protective
Yeah.
but judgmental very
And the
quickly.
same- exactly.
Very
They
quickly.
know how to hurt people's feelings.
I just saw you got tough love
Especially
wrestling.
my grandmother.
Mama
Yeah.
be like, yo, Tracy, where your man there? Where your man?
No, one day
No,
she
local
cuss,
business.
she cuss out mommy and Jesse and tell him say, "At them alone, I have no man." You see?
Big up the mama. Big up the
Love
mama.
you.
Mama
Love you
Icy.
always.
You
Look
know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah, mama, good granny man.
So we got one last question for Lady D. All right, this another woman, so go on.
Oh, so much. Hi D, I'm Shanna. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I
Hi,
know
Shana.
I know you're a dancer and I watch you for some time now. My question for you is, what if you was Rebel, TC, and Pretty in a situation with Spice?
Ooh.
How would you handle it? Do you think the dancers was wrong or Spice? I believe Spice was wrong. Spice paid them to be dancers. Spice don't pay them to go on internet and back down every tree what comes at her. Right? Me hear Pretty say like the reason why they never go on the internet and send out is because Spice was silent the whole time when RT was saying whatever. So if me and you are friend and you not pay attention to it, why should I pay attention to it? But at the end of the day, it's business. Y'all doing business. Yes, y'all friends or whatever the case may be, but you can't get mad. I think that when she went on there and said like them ungrateful on them, this and that was uncalled for, because at the end of the day you paid them to be dancers. You didn't pay them to go on there and attack every fan. Because your fan base is your fan base. Rebel have your fan base, TC have your fan base,
Exactly.
Pretty have them own fan base. So she shouldn't even draw in the dancer them period, because at the end of the day Spice attack them and I don't see Spice attack RT boss. I know.
Agree.
Well,
I've been saying that.
that's this, that's the industry. You know what I'm saying?
That's the industry.
That's the industry, and I feel when you sign up for certain things, you know what I mean, you kind of sign up for everything, criticism, cuss out, all type of things.
The backlash.
You know what I mean? All the
Yeah.
backlash. So it's like that situation is just, that's women being kind of women, kind of in a sort of way, because. You know what I mean? Y'all love the cuss and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why she should have known. Say that come with fear career, so she shouldn't even pay attention to that. Like when she was ignoring RT, she was doing good, but you see when she joined the dancer them, she just make herself look away now. Like why you put the dancer them in this? Because you and y'all was friends.
Yeah.
Like basically you and the guy was friends. Them come and see you and the man. It's not like say they was your dancer before you and RT was friends. You and RT was friends before the dancer. You understand? And the man attack all these type of things, and maybe them a look back at themselves and I say, oh, RT know that unless Spice tell him. You understand? So me feel like Spice was wrong in that situation. If it was me, if that was me, listen, I would listen.
So how would you deal with it? How would you deal with it if she came online and she's like, Lady D is my dancer or whatever?
I was telling her straightforward, I'm your dancer, but you didn't pay me. You don't pay me to come on the internet for cuss. I don't have to cuss nobody. They're not disrespecting me. They're not disrespecting my family. So why should I go on the internet and you this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what the world is so fuck up. Spice is basically trying to save her character and fuck up Fidem character, because she was so silent. Why can't them not stay silent?
I said the same thing.
Yeah, so them figure up on the internet and argue back and forth, and Spice just sit down like she God. No, that's how you go.
Well, well, there you go. You have asked Lady D her opinions, and that's her.
That's my opinion. Yeah.
So it's all these things going on in the industry right now, and I think a lot of these things are ridiculous because just the other day we just learned that artist and a selector having a baby mother war, which we found out 10 years later that a son is not for the right artist. And I was like, yo, why is this coming up now? And why is this actually news? Like, we have Flex, that's an artist, and Foota Hype was a DJ and internet personality. Why is this news for the public? You know what I'm saying? Like, the youth
Everybody
is
bored.
I don't understand it.
For you forget on top and for you have fame, the bad things always outshine the good things. That's just it.
Yeah, and
That's
I
just
don't
it.
understand why this is industry news and it's like everybody's covering it. Like I'm speaking about it now because that's what is going on right now. But at the same time, it's just like, yo, it's not needed. You know what I mean? That's that's bedroom.
That's just
I
like
didn't mean to cut you off 1 second.
Yeah.
But what's up with all that Jamaican woman Maggie man jacket?
don't feel
Like y'all,
business.
seriously, you never thought about that?
We would have to ask y'all
never
that
thought about
because we would have to ask y'all that because
seriously,
we would have to ask y'all that.
It's so crazy because every little conversation or trending topic
Shut the door.
have something to do with jacket.
It's what it seems like. That's why you can't have kid. You can't have your kids just rolling around the house and doing everything because they just try to interrupt everything. Well, big up Judah because he tried to make his debut just a while
15
ago.
minutes of fame.
And I told him don't come down here today. But hey, well, you can't control him. He's 4 years old. So, but. I with the jacket situation that'll have to be you guys really.
I can't better.
It have to be.
It's like a trendy thing right now.
Y'all women
crazy.
would have to come up with the excuse for that because I don't know.
Why I just say woman give people jacket have to come up and talk. I mean,
Yeah,
nobody has
because-
jacket, so I can't really talk about that. I can't say
I'm just
Jamaica.
saying, why are we highlighting it though?
No, because
Like,
Jamaica
it's
have a
crazy.
thing where a two man
making money off of it.
That too.
Two
That too.
An internet
It's
thing.
crazy.
It
You
is.
talk and
Well,
a passa, so it a go draw.
A lot of people is just
Clicks.
bored.
I
We got people
I don't
bored.
me not really feel
No,
say
that's
no.
a-
Me just feel like say
First
a lot
person,
of
you feel
people.
like my break, so me
Alright.
put that news.
me just feel like say
CNN breaking
me
news.
just,
I just don't see.
Sorry, we cut you.
yeah go.
Nah, but go ahead.
Me just feel like say Jamaica have this thing like with the woman them.
Yeah.
Nobody not have one man. Them have multiple man. So I just when them have I just look shame face then give to who them can give.
Yeah.
If the pitney come out black, the blackest man get the pitney. The pitney come out brown, the brownest man get the pitney. I just saw the thing go. You know what? So I just feel everything go.
I'm done. I know.
Yeah.
So you see them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I got good, strong jeans. Because if I would have a jacket, I don't even know. Like, how about
Well, Flex?
like I think
Flex okay about it.
Flex came out with a whole live, so I think he does kind of care, but at the same time, he don't want that ridicule on his name. That's what I feel like he come out and
I
say.
don't think
but
that's
that's-
ridicule though. I
but-
think it's more on the woman than the man.
It's just like
No, both sides. Because if you're a man, no. If I know
Yeah.
on
take
me,
jacket enough
and
man
I
are
take
gonna
jacket, and I've been raising this kid for a long time, brother.
I don't
Like,
think that's bad for the man.
It's not bad.
It's
I
not
think
bad,
it's not
but
bad, but it's not.
kinda
It just
like a
feel, it's an
embarrassment
embarrassment,
thing.
and
Yeah.
and it's your friend that taking from you.
See,
That's a different thing.
That's like that's like
all right, that's
like
just
how
like
people see you.
Yeah,
You see me?
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
As a man, you're supposed to be as a man.
Exactly.
You see me? I say
Exactly.
So what
But-
you do as a man, if it's good, do it. No
Yeah.
matter how people look upon you.
Yeah,
Because people look upon people that do all the good things them as not that man. You know.
exactly.
When
exactly.
them are the man.
That's
'cause
just
they doing
like-
the right thing.
just like what they are intense and Skilly Bang in a war, like look at war with the music thing, and Skilly Bang found out his child ain't his. This baby mom pull up this and pull up that and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like
For low
It's too much.
fame, you know.
Exactly.
All that trending,
Yeah,
like,
it's just
Exactly.
like,
I mean
why
that too.
we
Like
highlighting
everybody
this,
put,
though.
yo, if you
It's
get a
so
look at
crazy.
news, you feel like nobody don't know. People gonna run with it and put it on the internet, yo.
Exactly.
They might make a video and they might
that's
create
like
they
you
gonna
see,
create a
me know
YouTube
something about
page
myself.
and they might make a
me
little
put out it
podcast.
and me
They
make
might
joke
make
about
something.
it, about myself first before anybody run with that. Because let's let me tell you, say, anything when me know say can reach a me and when me no want nobody, me just don't me turn that in a joke and make a clown of myself. Because when you do it, it gone still.
Yeah.
Start that already.
Everybody, everybody tries that tactic too, but sometimes it work. But if
Depends
how
on the
bad,
person.
depend on the and but
Depends on
depend
the
on the
person.
deed too. Depend on what it is.
Look at Major Hype.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? He tried it, you know what I'm saying? And afterwards he went kidnapped her or something. Didn't he? Ain't that what happened?
But I'm still not kind of, you know, I don't know.
Allegedly. Sorry. Allegedly. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. So after all this kidnapping happened,
Yeah.
But
last
I'm
week.
thinking that it's the same. I think it's the same incident. I
probably old stuff.
thought it's the old incident. I thought it was that. I didn't know it was a new
They
thing.
saying it's a
No,
new
they trying
thing,
to
but I'm not sure.
Allegedly.
It's a new
Allegedly.
They
thing.
said they got back together.
But listen to
trying
this.
to ruin my life,
Like, but at the same time, though, like you know what I mean. That's a sticky situation, yo.
Yo.
Like these videos with this
Them
girl.
y'all are wicked, them wicked. Oh,
Yeah.
them so wicked. No, sir.
Duh.
Yo.
These videos with Kirby though, like Kirby.
Them Shabbat. When that me I can say,
She
everybody.
wicked, she
See me I say she wicked, so.
Nah.
So me see why major one time. Me see why
Kirby.
in my stress. Me see it. See
No,
me I say?
but-
Nah, me not stress over that still, you know. Me not stress over that still, but me not say me not inquire still. Me not inquire, but we send a message and you don't get no reply.
Dog.
She
Yo,
ain't gonna
them-
get herself checked, bitch.
But
You know
what
what?
you know think about you? You know, we are going to inquire about you, but
Yeah.
you're not going to stress, you know?
Yo, them little video there.
No.
Yo, OnlyFans need Kirby on Only. I'm not a subscriber, but OnlyFans need it. You know what I mean? That's some.
No, she needs to look on professional.
She can't make money.
No, but,
if she get-
she
no,
make
but
money
if she
off of
get-
it.
when she get- when
like
she
you
get.
know, Kevin Hart did last. Look, when I think when he did the last one he did. What's that called?
Oh, the one that
Comedians
he
do it.
did at the house.
Yeah, what is it called? What comedians do? Like it's called a show. It's like a show.
What?
Stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a little. She can have one of them. The thing, like
Listen.
Netflix, the whole thing.
Oh, the whole ride.
Netflix. When Netflix are carried.
I mean, well, Pornhub.
It's a lot of shit on Netflix.
See.
That
That's
I'm just like, what?
OnlyFans are there. OnlyFans.
You
Yeah.
feel me? She can have.
OnlyFans it come right to our account. That's it. So she
I don't know
can-
how it work, but
She need to
I'm
be the
guessing.
pros.
I'm guessing.
She need to go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Listen.
She don't need to depend on Facebook.
she has a bright future.
It's not bright because the next month she do that too. Make she get our serious man, yeah? All our head without body, you find her.
No, but I mean,
So yeah, say major serious, kidnapper.
listen.
You know, see Major put all the girl
Allegedly.
jaws on his head. They call serious can Major be.
Allegedly.
Draws my head.
You know, see picture?
Allegedly.
Major put the girl G-string over her head. That's
I'm gonna follow.
that's why Major and Word are catching a hit.
You know?
Dog.
Yeah.
Listen.
The girl left you and
Listen.
you put on her
You know,
G-string. That's something don't
listen.
say, mama.
No.
Yeah.
But we try to
But those are older pictures though. I feel like she put up.
Which are older picture?
No,
Man in jaws?
yeah, there's an older picture.
We didn't put in jaws on his head.
Yeah.
So it matter if you picture all on you.
No, it don't matter. No, it don't matter. No, I'm not saying. I'm thinking. I'm not.
Just like if
no,
you did
listen,
old. The video
Yeah.
old too.
Listen. I'm thinking.
She said some of the
dropping
videos
some-
wasn't hers. She said it wasn't her. Like, nigga, that's you.
It don't matter if it's old or new, but I'm just saying like what how you were you saying like it was this recent times, but at the same time, you know when women and men are together and they do some crazy dumb shit. And I think he just like, oh yeah, it's just me and you. Nobody's gonna see it, so just do it.
No, sir, me never see she in that picture.
You got some men that's just weak for woman. That's some men that's a weak for woman and they do anything that a woman want them to do. So those is men in these times like
you
that.
see, if me just see her in that picture, I do like pose or something, make you go so, me don't understand. But I just him in a selfie with that picture. Nothing but she not there the horse and the man go through her jar and put her the panty and I send her a picture. Yeah.
Nah, man, you wicked, man. You can't go so far.
She got far.
Christ.
But that's she got far.
Nah, but
Picture worth 1,000 words, but not so
exactly.
much.
You can't take it back.
Float above. Just float.
For real.
Yo, you can't take that
yo.
back. That's why you say some of y'all women, y'all wicked because y'all know y'all gonna put these compromising things on men. That's why you ask, oh yeah, we can go here, we can do this. Nah, nigga, don't include me in
But
that
you see how he try to be funny about it, and make videos of him doing the shit and try to,
course.
on his page or
Yeah,
whatever.
you got it.
You know what I'm
But
saying? He tried to dumb it
it
down.
worked for a while.
It worked for a day.
It
You
worked
know what I'm
for a
saying?
while.
Nah, it didn't work.
It ain't work.
Nah, I'm saying
It
like
worked for a while because
That video made him look
you see,
bad.
no,
Yeah.
but at the same time you seen his videos never lose no likes.
nah, it never.
It never lose no likes, and his thing never dropped. Only thing he did was lose probably
He
like
lost a
1,000,
couple thousand followers,
a couple, like no, I think
was
100,000 followers. He
Yes.
lost.
He
So
lost
did
some
lose.
followers.
He did.
He
So
lost
it didn't work.
100,000 followers, and at that point, it's still his likes, his what you call that stuff
Views.
on and his views and his what you call that thing on Instagram
The lie, what?
Impressions.
impressions.
Okay.
The impressions that it never dropped. His thing stayed up,
Yeah,
and
he's
and
not making traffic.
he
But
already
he lost
already have a
followers.
show he's booked for next month. So like at the same time, these things never stopped his movements.
Mm-hmm.
Now him being charged for what he's being charged for now maybe
That
that's
might-
going to be
that
going to
might
be
have
the
an
downfall
impact, yes.
because now they have the law in it now that's saying like he's charged for this. Now this will be probably the breaker, and if he convicted, then
That's it.
you understand. That's it. You got to try another lane.
I mean, just feel like he lost wrong sometime too. All them little information when you go put out, they have to talk, say man have Kirby name, tattoo upon him.
Yes.
Like all them little thing where you put out all
The thing about it is,
I was like, what?
with band,
You
what
say man
kind
never
of,
want that part they go on.
yeah, like
I didn't even hear what part he born.
Going to America.
in New York.
So who?
All this time.
No, but
He a New Yorker.
No, I already knew he was born in New York. But what Caribbean country is he derived
What's the
from?
back? Yeah, what's the background?
Because he never will tell that.
We don't know. It could be any from New York.
Yeah, but they
York-
say-
Exactly,
Just
it's a
never
melting
say.
pot. Because he will never tell you
Exactly.
what Caribbean culture he's from.
Bro, if you're Jamaican love to say them are Jamaican. Bro. That one thing. That's
True.
We are
One
proud.
thing we know
It's
about
true.
ourselves.
We are proud.
That's true.
We are
We love
proud.
to identify ourselves with a place and make a know say,
Yeah.
we are Jamaican and Bambali and Hussein.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we that?
That's why they say when we commit when we commit a murder, we say when we commit a murder we say boom boom boom. I mean Donovan did this.
Yeah, you see that's how we do it thing. I don't really love the hype, bro, but we just
that's true.
yeah, we have a little stamp and we make sure
Yeah.
we say stamp out there.
Yeah.
See, like look what they put out. They said
think
that was
nobody
born
should
in
cover
New
that up.
York, although he claimed that he was born on a Caribbean island and based all his skits and stuff on like.
I'm gonna try to mash up your man.
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
Listen,
When a man down, you know, me know so they just
they
Yeah.
that's why when you get into this
Yeah.
when you get into
Just
this
kick
media
you.
thing, you got to know what you're doing because you
I
can't.
mean, it's
Yeah.
everywhere.
that out of control too.
It
That
is.
too. That too.
It
Yeah,
is.
You don't
But-
know, like you don't know. You just this society, yo. Wow.
Yeah, and you
Wow.
this is the land of
No.
cancel culture.
Oh,
so
he
you know
get
what I
Me
mean?
Too.
And the Me Too,
He
you
get
know
charged-
what I mean?
He get charged for leaking her videos and everything.
Listen, it's like listen. We don't like. I don't say that we can kind of judge from the outside looking in because we don't know the actual facts. But yes, she was beaten, and yes, he said he was beaten at also, and he was, I guess, cussed out crazy or whatever. I talk about how somebody abused him when he was younger and all these things, but you can't when it comes to man and woman, be like you
Man and
can't
woman,
you can't get into that. Nobody can get into that because the next day you check up with somebody, they right back with the same person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
You on the outside.
we on the
Stay
outside
out of-
looking in.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Stay out of it.
Well, you know what I mean? We done with Major Hype. Major Hype, I hope everything is good with you. If you're innocent,
yeah.
if you're innocent, then, you know what I mean? Good, you know what I mean? If you're not innocent, then you just gotta
Gotta
do,
go
you
with
Yo,
gotta do
still
your
want
thing.
freedom for you if
God
you
go
know
with
saying
you.
you.
God go with you because we can't go with you.
Yeah, rough, man. You know,
You know
they're
what I mean?
rough.
You know what I mean?
Jail don't make me die.
It don't exactly. You understand?
Yo.
Man, they come on, man.
Yo.
And Kirby,
Them
Kirby,
gal are wicked, them wicked,
Nah,
them wicked.
Kirby, you have a bright future, and I hope you be going with the OnlyFans. Even though I cannot watch it, I'm a married man. I cannot watch it. I cannot watch it,
But I'm
but
paying for no
you know,
only fans. You must be mad.
And Kirby, I
Oh,
feel
You
only
wouldn't
fans.
pay for it. You didn't pay.
Listen,
I mean,
I don't- listen.
Which woman out there? Me not see no woman out there who don't pay for only fans.
listen. No, everything is at the tip of your fingertips in these
All right,
times,
and
right?
you see even more.
Yeah.
Right? So
like
why not go off
Instagram
there?
is basically is basically
Yeah, food,
Pornhub on a lower scale. You know what I mean?
Facebook too. Facebook, boy.
Ah, They must sell. But me not buy. You see me? I even exchange with you with your currency, baby. Currency.
Bruh, I don't understand it. But anyway, now we come to the closure of a show and we want to get to our sponsors. You know what I mean? So, you know, we some people in our life around here. So some people look on our show before we even drop an episode and say, yo, we gotta drop a sponsor. So I'm gonna read one of the sponsors here. And this is a business that I'm actually wearing right now, but clothing line called Isolated. Isolated is one of the dope clothing lines that I'm pushing right now. Actually done by a 17-year-old young man. And he's dope. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go and follow his you know, his social media, his Instagram is Isolated Clothing. You know, it's ISOLATED Clothing. You know what I'm saying? So you see the hoodie I'm wearing right now, Isolated. Made by him, especially for me. I'm probably the only one that got this one right here. So, you know what I mean? That's how One Drop do it around here. I don't know if they ain't hook y'all up yet. He ain't hook y'all up yet.
Mine's in the works.
Y'all in the works?
For mine.
Yeah.
I got a different one, red and black.
Oh, you got red and what? It don't look like this
Nah,
now.
I got the what's the name on the hoodie. You
Oh, you got
that.
the, okay. Hey.
That's what
Yeah, the logo on the hoodie. Yeah,
Isolated. I need something on the hoodie too because I don't got the hoodie.
We're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, we check him out. Is Isolated Clothing. You know, what I mean, 17-year-old, you know, young man that's doing his little business around here. Make t-shirts, hoodies, and it may change when the season warms up. So I don't know who else we got on the sponsor list.
Well, we have Zai Design. She's located in New York. However, I was sent mine's here. So we have what? Oh, the pillow feels so soft.
Yeah.
So this is by Zai Designs. You can find her on Instagram, Zai Designs. She have a website which is Zai-design.com.
Okay.
Sorry. She is, how old is she again?
7.
I'm sorry. 7 years old.
7.
Yes.
Wow.
7 years old. She's making pillows. She's also doing cake. I saw that, right?
Cupcakes, candles.
Cupcakes and candles.
Wow.
So,
Little
I love it. This is my
entrepreneur.
color too. You can choose your own pattern, your own color, shapes. It feels really, really good. Hit her up.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
I'm about to get this for my my little.
This is mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this for my chair over there.
But hit her up. She's on Instagram. Zai Design. That's ZI Designs.
Yeah. So shit, we got our young entrepreneurs sponsoring our conversations.
Support your own.
You know what I
black
mean? So
businesses.
you know what I mean?
Support.
All y'all businesses out there, y'all might want to get on there because you got the young ones that's coming up. You know what I mean? Making y'all look bad out here. So you know what I mean? And we also got another business, and you know what I mean? We have one of the owners out here, in the building right here, which is Royal Creations. They make cakes and cupcakes and all type of other treats.
Ooh, child.
Oh man!
Listen.
So how's business over there at Royal Creations?
It's World Cake Creations.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? But we located at 9 North Willow Street, Trenton, New Jersey. And business is doing well. It's definitely doing well.
I see that.
You know what I mean?
I see it.
Listen, bro.
I see it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I almost fought you over that apple. Was it apple crumb?
Apple crumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that strawberry shortcake.
Listen,
is on point, Tia.
Listen, the apple crumb cake, that is my thing right now. It used to be the s'mores, but apple crumb, oh yeah, I'm be there every week.
Yeah, that's my
be there
favorite
every week
too.
for
That's
that.
definitely my favorite.
So, you know what I mean, Royal Cake Creations, you know what I mean, that's the wave right now. If you need any cakes, cupcakes for birthday parties or any events
and weddings
any occasion, you hit up Royal Cake Creations and their service is great.
And I love her bakery. Oh my god!
Yeah, the bakery is a nice
cute.
Is a
It's
nice
so
look.
cute.
You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
So big up to my brother Mac and my sister Tia. You know what I mean? They're doing big things in this community with the cake creations or whatever. So I love the the young entrepreneurs and the older entrepreneurs that's making this city with
Great.
different things and kind of diverse. So
one more.
Another
one more. Also the dance school is Modern Demand Dance Company. We're
Oh,
located downstairs in the basement of the bakery now.
Oh man, y'all told them
one
one
location?
location.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's also 9 North Willow Street. You can follow us on Modern Demand Dance Company on Instagram, Facebook, World Cake Creations, Instagram, Facebook, same location.
All right, so listen, bro. I raised my brother right. You know what I'm saying? The man used one location for 2 businesses. Hey,
It's
You know
not
what
the
I mean?
same space. It's two different space people. All right? Yeah.
No,
upstairs.
It's
downstairs.
upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah.
Now, but it's the same building. I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
But the way you say it, make it seem like
Or they
in a put corner.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
No cutting corner around here, man.
Yeah, y'all is crazy, boy. I swear. But you know what I mean. And
Oh, we got one more.
we got one more sponsor. Okay. Yep. So
Listen, you do it. You the one that did her.
So we got one more sponsor.
Uh-huh.
Of course, this is Hair by Carly.
ooh.
Yes, you guys recognize the name, of course. So it's Brazzy Hair. She do knotless braids, box braids, crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Young, she's 12 years old, starting her
Damn,
own
look at
business
that.
up. She have her own website. You can definitely find her a link for her website in her bio on Instagram. It's Hair by Carly. So it's _. Hair by Carly _
Okay. And
Yeah, she
I-
hit me up.
and Carly, did you hear what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, she did that. Okay.
She did that.
And wait,
She
I
did
got
it.
another one.
She did that.
And the next sponsor is Faces by Marsha. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yes, how can we forget
Hey.
Yeah. So if y'all need your
Yeah.
makeup done,
See the beat?
go on Instagram. Faces by Marsha.
Oh yeah. That's my wife, by the way. Just to let you know.
It's his wife. He's gonna forget her. You see how that is?
You know what I mean?
Get makeup
Hey,
done.
listen, I ain't get no makeup done. Like I see y'all
No
get
powder on
makeup.
his face yet.
And you know what I mean? You're not gonna never see that shit on my face. Just
So,
fucking,
but, you know, like famous people, they saw, you know. Like,
hey, listen. Well, yeah, big up to Faces by Marsha. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing, and you know what I mean. This is gonna be a wrap for this episode, and I appreciate everybody tuning in, and look out for episode 2. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna get better from here. All right, love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out now. Watch out now. Watch out now.
Man, man,